Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is day 8 of the 21 days, and I saw this quote: "The secret of life, the secrets, do over. The secret of success in life is for man to be ready for his opportunities when it comes." Benjamin Disraeli. So the secret of success is for anyone to be ready for their opportunities when they come. And here, how many of you, when you think about this, like, I have been ready. I've totally been ready for opportunities. In fact, I welcome them. I've laid all the foundation. I've done the groundwork. I'm ready. I'm open to opportunities. Maybe you've tapped on it so much, or you've done all these programs to help you, and yet you're like, okay, where, even maybe the opportunities come, but then they don't work out. I had someone I know that said for 30 years she would put programs out. Hey, Kathy, for 30 years she would put program out after program out after program out in her business. She said it was like crickets. I didn't hear anyone. No one came. She was like, barely anyone would ever sign up. And she said, you know, I was ready for the opportunities. And she came to say, what she learned is she had to let go over time of this attachment, the ego's attachment, the small self's attachment, like to this idea of success in our culture. And, you know, she was pushing the ego's agenda a lot. She was definitely very open and all that, but it was still like, you know, this time it's got to happen. And I've seen that in myself too. And the whole myth of hard work too, like, you know, I read the quotes on tenacity and stuff like that. It takes hard work. How many of you know people who've worked their asses off and yet success still seems to elude them? And then if you throw in the whole law of attraction, well, you must not be aligned just right, and you know your chakras must be misaligned. You must not be open. Somewhere you're blocking it. Even in the tapping world, we often talk about, well, you're in resistance. But are you? Are you in resistance? And what if it's not coming right now because something's being lined up for you? What if there's a shift that is going on within you, that you're going to do this work in a deeper way? Whatever your work is, what if that's what's going on? Because we can just beat ourselves up about, like, you know, secret of life, success in life is for man to be ready when his opportunity comes. Well, how many of you have been ready? And it's like, oh, that ship's sailing. I love that one meme. It's two dinosaurs on a rock, and Noah's boat is pulling away. And they're like, oh shit, that was today, or oh crap, that was today. Like they missed the boat. But we beat ourselves up using that kind of language. Like, but what if really something that we think we want isn't coming? Because we're in this releasing process, so that something that's more aligned, that's better, that's more for our highest good, despite like, but you know, whatever it is, I love the work I do. I want this work. I know it can help people. But what if there's something being rearranged within each of us so that we go into this in a deeper way? And who knows? There are so many different ways things can come to us. And yet, if we're very fixated on a certain way that it has to come, I did this myself, where when I first started my tapping business, I was like, this is the thing that has to bring everything to me. I was so totally, completely fixated on that. And all of a sudden, these other opportunities came in ways, it was like, wait, but I wasn't counting that. I was completely discounting that. And I'm a Gemini, so I like this sort of a variety of things too. And it was like, I was missing out on seeing different blessings that were coming into my life because I was so fixated on this specific way that it had to show up. So what if there's a multitude of ways, and what if there's an easier way, and what if there's something that's coming? So let's tap. Karate chop. Even though I've heard it said, I I've got to be ready for the opportunities. When they arrive, I have to be lined up and ready. But I feel like I have been. And still, it hasn't seemed to work out for me. What if I could see this differently now? Even though you gotta be ready for opportunities, if you're not, they'll pass you by. But I've been ready. And it seems they've still passed me by. I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though life and success are about grabbing those opportunities, but I've been really open to them. And I've worked hard. And still, what if there's a new way to see this now? Go to the eyebrow. I have been open to opportunities. I have worked hard. But I keep hearing I must be in resistance. I must be blocking it somehow. I must be pushing it away. What if I haven't been blocking it? What if it's not about more to fix myself about? What if I'm actually meant to learn to relax more? Not push so hard. What if there's a different way to see this? What if something is being lined up for me that's very different than I've imagined? What if it's easier and better for me? What if that's the truth? What if the Great Spirit, Source, God, the universe can use anything to change my life for the better? And what if I'm actually learning how to open to that more? What if that could be possible? And what if I'll start to get the little signs that let me know I'm headed in the right direction? And what if my faith kicks in? That despite all appearances, this is actually going to work out for me. And what if I'm being rearranged from the inside out to see things in a new way? And what if it's not about being ready for success at all? It's about learning how to take a step back, relax, and allow myself to be used for the highest good. What if that's possible? And take a breath. And that's just to open you to the idea. I'm having trouble speaking this morning. Open you to the idea of like, what if there is another way to see this? What if I'm not in resistance? What if something's being lined up here for me that's very different than the culture or the world tells me that I should want? What if I'm finding my own way, whatever success means to me? What if that's a very different thing than what I've been taught? So Kathy, great to see you here live, and have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 9. Bye-bye.